YouTubies, how's it going? Lying solo tonight. Anything still in the hospital. And I'm super bummed. So I'm trying to make myself happy with food. So, let me get a couple, actually let me get this cool off first. I got a Dr. Pepper in the freezer, let it chill for a few minutes. Before I get a bite, I'll go ahead and start telling you what's going on. Every single day since he's been in the hospital, he keeps thinking he's going to be able to be released, and then he's not. So he gets that high, thinking he's going to get out, and then they tell him, nope, you're not going home yet. And he gets that low. That's got to be hard on the body as it is. As I told y'all before, he is having congestive heart failure and lots of AFibs that they didn't catch it for. He's had the AFibs at least, if not more, 11 years. Well, back then we didn't, all this time we didn't know it was AFibs. All we knew was it was chest pains, and it said it felt like somebody kneeling down and putting their knee in his chest. It's how bad the pain was. So we didn't actually know until recently that it was AFibs. But the point is, he's been having this problem for 11 plus years. I was thinking it was only like 7 something years, but we got to talking about things, and hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, that hurt. Oh man. We think, but we don't know for sure, it may have, his AFibs may have started in like 2012 when he was taking a cholesterol medication that he had an allergic reaction to, and because of it, he had all kinds of symptoms, but one of the main ones was he had shortness of breath. Well, I guess I shouldn't say one symptom, there's a couple of symptoms. Shortness of breath, chest pain, and if he got up to move, to do anything, like even walk from like the couch to like 3 feet away, he felt like he was going to pass out. So that medication did a whammy on him. But about 2 years ago now, I think, he finally through the Ancestry.com, his brother did a DNA test, and one thing led to another, and we found out who his father was, and found out that he's got brothers and sisters that he'd never met, but his father had died, I think, in 2011. I honestly don't know on that part. I don't remember. But could find out he had heart issues also. So I guess heart issues kind of runs in the family. Same with my family. So because of it, he's still in the hospital. They haven't detected any of this because his AFibs, he'd go to AFib, and then by the time they would do the test, when he was in the hospital that one time, they did like, I want to say about 11 tests. EKG, MRI, ultrasound on his chest. I can't remember what else they did. About 11 tests, I think. By the time they were doing all these tests, he was no longer an AFib. It's like his heart slips in and out to elude the doctors. It's weird. Even the doctors that he's got right now at the hospital have said that's more likely what happened, that his heart went out of AFib each time that any test, or even the doctor doing the stethoscope thing on him. So, like, I apologize. My words and brain are not coherent. This has been a rough week. I am missing him so bad, and I know he's missing being home too. Okay, this is cool enough, I think, to get a bite. So give me 1 second. Oh, this is a ham and cheese pocket, by the way. So, ham and cheese hot pocket. Did I say ham and cheese pocket? Ham and cheese hot pocket. And it's hot, all right. Oh my god. So, anyhow, moving forward. Each day, particularly the last couple days, he kept thinking he was going to be able to go home. But they keep finding more and more things wrong with him. So at least I'm glad that they are, he has a team of doctors working on him. He has 11 doctors right now working on him. Just the other day, it was 9 doctors. Now he has 11. Like, oh my god. Makes me think of the House TV show. You know how they have like little clusters of doctors working on trying to figure out what's wrong with people. But yesterday morning he had to go in and have a procedure done so that he could start dialysis. He hadn't actually crossed over to stage 5 on his kidneys yet, but the reason, I guess, was because today they had to run a dye in his body. If not cleaned out, it would kill his kidneys or something. I don't understand all this totally. This is all new territory to me. So if either of you understand what I'm saying, kudos. Because I'm lost on a lot of it. Unless it's like explained in simpler terms, which he's trying to explain in simple terms. But, so yeah, they had to put a dye in him. And then today, no. Okay, they did the procedure yesterday, and then afterwards they did a 2-hour dialysis. And then today, I guess they did the dye in him to figure out what all parts of his heart is wrong, damaged. And then he had to do a couple hours of dialysis again. And because of them doing the dye and everything, he found out that he may not be coming home till at least Tuesday. It's no guarantee. He might actually come home before then, but it's a possibility that he may not, because I know if it's tomorrow or when, but I guess today they did that dye and they ran a probe down him to see what was going wrong. And at some point, I don't know when, I think they're supposed to put a stent in his heart or someplace in his body. I honestly don't even know what a stent is. I've heard of it before, but I don't actually know what it is. So between now and Tuesday, it's a possibility that he might have to have triple bypass surgery. So, and your girl up here is just trying her hardest to keep things together. Been doing pretty good. I've actually not broke down and bawled, just little moments of tears. But boy, I really want to pull like a baby. It's like, nope, I will be stronger than that. I will not break down and just bawl. So if you're crying, it's not going to do any good. And at least he's getting help. I mean, that is my... Let me scoot you guys up closer. Because that is my main concern, is that at least he's getting help. That I'm thankful for. Oh my God, I'm so thankful for that. Overall, he seems to be doing pretty good, except when he's bummed because not being able to come home. So... Mm. I'm going to show you the Hot Pocket, but it's like it's all cheese right now. There's ham in there someplace. I promise. But yeah, when he told me that just a little while ago, that he might have to have triple bypass surgery, it's like, oh my God. And he keeps going into AFibs. Even when I'm on the phone with him and he's not doing anything, he's just sitting or laying there talking to me. It's hard to go into AFib, and I can actually hear it on the monitor. Like, wow. But at least now we know what the problems are. So that's one hurdle down. The other hurdle is his kidneys. When he gets all this done, we're going to have him see a nephrologist and an endocrinologist. Did one of you meow? Or am I hearing things? No, you're in there. What are you doing on Mom and Dad's dresser? Huh? Sitting there like a little statue. Bruce, our tomcat, is sitting on the Mom and Dad's dresser like a little statue there. Caught me off guard. That's one thing I'm anxious for Anthony to get home, because these two are missing bad. Oh my God, they've been so needy and wanting attention from me because they're missing him. So, which I'm glad they come up and comfort me too. So, I so wish I could be there with him. Same time, I'm glad I'm home to take care of the cats, because they have really bad separation anxiety. But I know they'd be good. They'd be okay with staying home with parents and stuff. But I'd rather be home with him. I'd rather him be home and healthier. But yeah. So this week has been a ride and a half. And the fact, I still don't know how I'm going to get him home when he's released. I have no idea yet. I thought he was going to get released either yesterday or today. And I was going to ask my parents' pastor. But come find out, he's at church camp. So he wouldn't be able to do it. So I was going to ask our neighbor. Hang on, I need to pause for a second. I see a couple flies for some reason. It's bugging me. I'm back. I don't know what the deal is, but we've been getting flies in the last 2 days, I think. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what's causing them. I don't know if they're coming in from outside because of getting ready to storm and everything, or what the deal is. But I really don't want the cats to get a hold of them. I mean, granted, they like to play with them, but I really don't want them to eat them. Had a wasp in the house yesterday, and luckily Mom and Dad managed to kill it up there so that the cats didn't get a hold of it. That would have been bad. I could just imagine either Bruce or Diana with a big old swollen up jaw or face because of something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely ready for him to get home, and he's already wanting to get home so he can at least go out to eat. We won't be able to go out to eat probably as much. We have to eat a lot of things at home and eat healthier, which I've already found a lot of recipes that we could even do mukbangs that are healthy but look tasty. So, like low salt and stuff like that. Low salt recipes. Low salt, low carb and all that. Maybe I might have cooked it a little longer than I should have. Okay. I can now see the ham. There's a lot of cheese in there. That's what it is. There's like little chunks of ham in there. Can't have these in a while. Good. or something, you know, something when you don't want to have to do a whole lot of cooking. So I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of cooking tonight. No, just for myself. So, oh, it's one thing. Don't know for sure, but Anthony seems to think he's losing weight because of the lack of food they've been feeding. They're feeding small meals. Well, he's gotten where he eats small meals even at home, because like you guys have seen him on video camera. He eats smallish meals at home. I guess even smaller meals there. And then yesterday, since they thought he was going home, well, because he had to go in for this procedure, he wasn't able to have breakfast. And then by the time he got out of the procedure and having dialysis, by the time he got back to his room, it was past lunchtime, so he didn't get lunch. So I guess one of the nurses brought in a boxed meal for him. I guess it was like for in case people didn't get their meals or something. So he got that. Well, at nighttime, when it was dinner time, the nurse came in and got the tray or whatever, but didn't bring him in dinner. So he had to ask for some dinner, and she brought him another box meal. So today, because he had another procedure, he hadn't had any food all day long until like around 4 or 5 p.m. That's a long time to go without any food, especially for him. So, and my main thing is I want to make sure that they give him water, because he's on what do you call it? Oh, what's it called? Water pills or water medication right now. Yep. I guess flush him out. Excuse me. So I worry about him getting dehydrated through all this. I called last night, like around 1 a.m. I think. Midnight 30 to 1 a.m. So around there. And to inquire if the hospital to have a way for them to bring him home, or at least bring him to the hospital that we had him at originally before they transferred him to research hospital. The nurse didn't know anything, so she left a post-it for the day crew to let me know about something. Well, as of yet, nobody's really let me know about anything. So if that doesn't pan out, then I'm hoping I can get Brother Chad to help go over and get him if he gets released in the next couple of days, or might be next. Well, crap. Phone I was on ran out of space. Oops. So I'm gonna have to finish up here quick. But so yeah, now I'm gonna have to finish up here quick, because now we're having power outages. What the heck? This week is just driving me crazy, y'all. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna have a little romantic dinner here. But so I'm gonna have to see if I can maybe ask Brother Chad. I don't know if I can get a yes or no from him. Now if that doesn't work, then ask our neighbor. Don't know if I can get a yes or no on that. Oh my goodness, the house is starting to heat up already. So if that doesn't work, I'm going to try the Oats bus that we have here in Missouri that takes people that are disabled and elderly to the places they need to go, like medical appointments, store, and all that kind of stuff. If he gets released on the weekend, I can't do that though. So my last option would be an Uber. And that's going to be expensive because it's a 2-hour drive. I was thinking it was an hour and a half, but I looked online. It's a 2-hour drive. Ay, y'all. Okay, well, I'm going to finish up my food and I guess sit in the dark. That was a really good bite. That was very cheesy. This is messed up. This is the first time we've had a power outage in quite a while. Here where we live now, we don't have them very often. When Anthony and I used to live in my hometown, our old house, oh my gosh, we'd have them all the time. Thank goodness for cell phones and flashlights. Because I don't think we have any candles around. I think we might have a kerosene. Well, no, it's gone. We did have a kerosene lantern up there, one of those antique kerosene lanterns. Had a little bit of oil in it. I guess Dad, it was ours. It's Anthony and I's that we used many times when we lived at our old house. Dad probably gave it away. Got rid of it. On him. That's how he does. Wow. It's really coming down. The trees off in the distance are like a haze. Wow. The thing is, I love rainstorms like this. So relaxing. This entire week, pretty much the only things that have relaxed me have been listening to my music on Spotify and work on my Ancestry.com, getting further and further back on my family tree. I know it sounds weird, but to me that's relaxing. I just realized Mom and Dad left the house a little while ago, probably about 45 minutes to an hour ago, to go to a church banquet. They're going to be sitting in the dark for their banquet. Anthony told me about this storm earlier when I was on the phone with him because it was raining really heavily over in Kansas City. And it's made its way here. That bite was real good. Hey, we can tell ghost stories now. Kidding. I swear sometimes we have ghosts in this house for real. Ever since we've lived here, there have been many, many, many times Anthony and I be in the bedroom and it sounds like somebody's out here in the living room and or the kitchen. Come out here, there's nobody out here. Same with at times, it sounds like somebody coming into the front door. Like Mom and Dad had just got home or something, or a stranger had just walked in or something. Come out, nothing. Kind of creepy times. And I have actually several times had stuff fall off the pantry shelf out there randomly by itself, as well as back here behind me, like little cans of vegetables or something fall off randomly by itself. So just lost part of my ham that landed on the plate. All I need to do is get oh my god, the rain is coming down even harder. It's like really hazy now. All I need to do is get my camera set up where I can actually set it in a safe spot and video the rain sounds. That'd be kind of cool. That's one thing that Anthony is ready to get home so he can have a shower. I guess the only thing he's had to clean himself up with is they have little wet wipes. Because I guess since he's a fall hazard right now, they don't want him to take a shower by himself. Oh, good. Now, if the power never come back on, come on. Alright, anywho, I'm gonna wrap things up, go watch this storm. And if you guys could, please continue to keep Anthony in thought and prayer. Me too, if you would. This is hard. Always in the past, when him and I were apart, I wanted to leave him then because that was before he was diagnosed with diabetes, and I think he'd been diabetic for years and we didn't know it. And back then, because of it, he was like an angry drunk. So because of it, I left him 3 times because he was like mean and belligerent. Nothing like what he does, teases me on videos. When I'm doing mukbangs, it was a lot worse. So those times I left because I had a reason. I was apart from him for a reason. Well, I guess this time it's a reason too, but this time it's medical, which sucks. So, anywho, I'm gonna scoot. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. And hopefully I'll have some better news here soon. And I know one thing, he's wanting to go out to eat because he's wanting to go to Chinese as soon as he gets out. Because he hadn't had very much food. They're always there. So he's wanting some. Granted, he'll have to be careful even when he goes to Chinese because of depending on what he gets that's got. He needs to get the lower sodium things, if possible. But it's not going to be, if we do go out, it's not going to be a habit. So, most of it's going to be at home from now on. So, which I need to get my butt in gear and start doing more home cooking anyway. I'm getting more creative. So, alright. I need to stop rambling. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.